Hi guys, welcome to Life and Tech. I'm Alessandro and I'm an Italian YouTuber. This is the first time for me to do an English video here on YouTube on my main channel. I had a second channel in Australia. I'm not using that anymore, so this is the first time for me to do the unboxing in English. And in front of me I have the new iPhone 12 Pro Max 128 gig in Pacific blue color. So stay with me in a moment. Okay guys, if you like this video, just please thumbs up to support the channel and even subscribe and activate the bell so to make sure that you will be subscribing the upcoming videos that will come into the channel. So let's open it. So I have a cutter with me, so let's unbox this beautiful iPhone Pro Max on the day one. This is November 13 today. So let's open it, and I choose the Pacific blue color because I really like it. I had the iPhone 12 in white version that I did an unboxing and review last week, but this is the first time for me to see actually the Pacific blue color, and I can't wait to see it in person. So here we go, we have the beautiful box, the black box. So the 12 has the white box and the Pro version has the black box. And this is a kind of unusual because the box is really thin because we don't have the 20-watt charger inside. So Apple decided to not include the headphones and the charger inside. So that's why it's like really slim. We don't have pretty much anything apart the phone and the USB cable. So let's open our iPhone 12 Pro Max, and this is a kind of unusual for me unboxing. I did this with the iPhone 12 and this is the first time for me to do the Pro Max, and I didn't see this in person yet. So the first thing that I can think is this is huge. I mean guys, it's really a big phone. I have the iPhone 11, 11 Pro actually, and this is actually really big, but it's also really thin, as we have 160.8 millimeters, 78.1 millimeters wide, and is really slim, just 7.4 millimeters. The weight is 228 grams. I'm just, I can see that it's actually pretty heavy. I mean, I tested the iPhone 12 that it was roughly 160 grams. And this iPhone Pro Max is really heavy. But of course, we got a big phone, so it actually has more weight inside. Let's take the beautiful front paper off. Okay. And okay, the color is really beautiful. I really like it, these Pacific blue colors. And the first thing that I can see is the huge camera bump that we have it, like much bigger than the other ones, even on the past versions. Inside we have the CPU, is A14 Bionic, 5 nanometers, is really powerful. It gets 11 trillion operations per second instead of the last version that was 5 trillions per second. So this is actually like a really speed bump on the past generations. We have 6 gigabytes of RAM installed inside instead of the iPhone 12 and 12 mini that has just 4 gigabytes. So it gets a little bit more fast when we use it for example, to take photos or recording videos. We can choose different type of memories. We have 128 gigabytes, which is the version that I have, 256 and 512. So the 512 is really expensive, but probably the people they're gonna get that type of phone is just record 4K 60 frame per second videos. So that's for just a little part of the population. Let's see what we have inside the box. So we have the cable. There is actually a lightning cable with a USB cable. So we don't have the charger, so you need to buy a charger separately. It's a 12 watt charger, so if you have the 18 watt charger, it works also perfectly. But of course, if you want to have the fast charger so you can get 50% of charge in 30 minutes, you need to get the new 20-watt charger. The battery is 3687 mAh with the wireless charge of 15 watts, and it is possible to use also the new MagSafe technology that it gets the magnets on the back of the phone to recharge your phone. And then with the cable we have the card with the SIM ejection tools and the little cards that explain the warranty and stuff like that, and of course just one Apple white stickers. We have IP68 certification, so dust and water resistant, up to 30 minutes in 6 meters of water. So that's really a good thing to have on this phone. So if you drop, for example, a beer or a water, you'd have to be worried about that your phone is gonna be like underwater and not be usable anymore. We have a stereo speakers, so I'm just gonna turn on right now to see the Apple logos and to configure it. This is just unboxing and first impressions. So my first impressions are good because this kind of frame, which is stainless steel, like polished stainless steel, is really beautiful, and it gets a lot of fingerprints that I can see. I don't know if you can guys see the fingerprints, but they are like just a lot of fingerprints in this kind of frame. But of course on the back we have this kind of matte glass finish that is not actually just glass, but it's called ceramic shield. It has actually ceramic particles, and they get 4 times stronger than the past version. So if you drop it, hopefully it will not break as the iPhone 11 Pro. And talking about the display, we have this beautiful 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display with a resolution of 1284 by 2778 pixels, and the pixel density is 458 pixels per inch. What does it mean? In a few words, we actually have a beautiful display, actually a bigger display with the same form factor. It actually has the same size of the 11 Pro Max. We still have 60Hz display. We hope that we had a 120Hz display as the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, but unfortunately we don't actually have it. But I can say that hardware and software integration in this phone gives us the really fast, good-looking user interface, and it doesn't affect a lot with using the day-by-day usage. So the main camera is actually 12 megapixel, 26mm wide with a focal length of 1.6, so it's actually really bright. And it's pretty much the similar version that we saw in the iPhone 12. Is actually much better because the sensor is actually bigger. And the big step forward in the image stabilization that we have in this 12 Pro Max in respect to the past version is actually the sensor shift technology. The difference is that we actually don't have the lens stabilize anymore, but it's the old sensor stabilize, and that gets much more fluid videos and with less vibration. And the second lens is the telephoto camera. So it's a 12 megapixel 65mm lens instead of the 52mm that we have in the 12 Pro, with a focal length of 2.2. So we can get 2.5 times zoom in when we zoom it instead of the 2 times that we have in the 12 Pro. And the last camera that we have on the back is the ultra-wide 12 megapixel with focal length of 2.4. Apple also introduced in the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max the new LiDAR sensor. It's the same sensor that we saw in the iPad Pro, and now we can get inside the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. So it allows us to have much more focused image also when we use the night mode. And the best features for photography and videos that we have in the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max is actually the Dolby Vision format. So now we can record 4K 60 frame resolution videos in Dolby Vision HDR. And last we have the selfie camera 12 megapixel with the focal length 2.2 that allows us to have the night mode in the portrait mode. The colors for this 12 Pro Max are the Pacific Blue that you guys see. We also have the gold, the silver version and the graphite. So guys, I will be testing this iPhone 12 Pro Max in the next few days, and you're gonna see the full review roughly Thursday or next Friday. Of course, in the meantime, just thumbs up if you like the videos, subscribe the channel and click on the bell if you wanna have all the updates of the video that will upcoming on the channel. And make sure that you're gonna see my social media accounts, Facebook and Instagram, with all the updates and stories that we'll be doing also with the 12 Pro Max. In the meantime, thank you so much to see the videos, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.